thinking real fast about something that has been on my mind about Gmail and Google and just all that stuff. I think it would be wise to really reconsider your email addresses and the Gmail that we use and stuff. And I'm saying this to you because I particularly am interested to see and understand, like I'll give you my premise for why I'm saying this. So we found out that Google, over the course of the last 3-4 years, was changing the search engines, the capacity for people to actually look up certain topics based on, where they were trying to drive traffic to. They had the intention in 2016 to change the election in 2020 because 2016 didn't go the way that they wanted it to go. So what does that mean for the average person? Well, if you're a Trump supporter, that means that, you're potentially could be getting some misinformation, information could be suppressed and the like. But the people who are not Trump supporters, they could be boosted in their dislike based off of how the corporation drives traffic and information and uses information. So what would that mean for you in your private communications? So when I saw the thing with Fitbit, this is that's a big freaking deal. And they're talking about, we'll just use these silos and yada yada and whatever. Understand that these people are, and do you guys know about what is it called? It's your cultural ranking or cultural scale. I forget what the exact term is, but the term basically is you are given an actual, not a credit rating, but a cultural rating based on what it is that you do online, what it is that you search, who it is that you interact with, and the people that you agree or disagree with. That's crazy for me, to hear that, but that actually is what is being proposed in China, and how it is people are graded and if they are able to even communicate with one another. Well, if that's brought here, imagine what that does for you with your health with a Fitbit type of application. So it was, by the way, even for my business, I don't want an app. I was thinking I wanted an app, and I told my wife that too, and now I'm like, you know what, no, because they can control if people can even use the app. So forget about it. But anyway, imagine what you put in your health information, what you do in your personal life, like if you exercise, what your weight is, what your medical record is, and stuff like that, and what the government, if it is nefarious, what they could do with that information. So look, I'm telling you this just because the stuff's on my mind now. I know what it represents for the average person. Again, folks they can be as detractors or whatever and upset with me for supporting the president. But I said before, I'm supporting freedom and I support the nation. And you people who think that it's right to censor someone based off of what the media has told you are this is lies and this and that, and you're going with the mainstream narrative that actually is a lie, but you would never know that because you've been fed lies. And there's people like me who are just ask questions like, well, what's happening here? So if you decide that you believe it's okay to censor people, to cut people off, to eliminate their voice, well, you have an issue, and that's a straight up control thing. And I don't want to have friends like that, because people like that would want to control me. And I've had people who were supposedly my friends who they're not my friends anymore because of that stuff. So I want to just ask you, do you really want that for yourself and for others? If you do, I don't want to know you. So anyway, if you're a fair-minded person, think through what I'm saying about your Google, your Gmail, and the search engines that you use. I went over to Proton Mail. So I'm on Proton Mail now. I'm not going to be using my Gmail account. I'm transferring all my stuff over because I don't want them to be looking at my stuff. So I went to an encrypted email service, and that's what I would just recommend that maybe you might want to think about and do for yourself. Because in the end, if people actually do try to take your information, your private information that Google has been mining from you voluntarily, then you might be setting yourself up for failure. Just think through that.